Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, am I truly making the best financial choices in my future? As we grow older, the way we manage money can either bring us peace or unnecessary stress. We work hard our entire lives, saving for retirement, hoping for a comfortable and worry-free future. But what if some of our spending habits are quietly draining our resources without us even realizing it? Many people unknowingly waste thousands of dollars on things that don't truly add value to their lives. Small expenses that seem harmless at first and add up, leaving less money for the things that actually matter: our health, our relationships, and our overall happiness. Think about it. How often do we buy something just because it feels good at the moment, only to regret it later? That brand new phone, an expensive subscription we never use, or a pricey outfit that stays in the closet. These are the kinds of decisions that can slowly eat away at our financial security. But here's the good news. By making a few simple changes, you can free up your money and invest in the things that truly enrich your life. In this video, I'll reveal 9 things you should stop spending money on as you age. Things that might be holding you back from a more fulfilling and financially secure future. Each one of these spending habits may seem small on its own, but together they can make a huge difference. By the end of this video, you'll have practical alternatives to these costly habits, choices that can lead to a more peaceful and meaningful life. And here's something important. This isn't about sacrificing joy or living a restrictive life. It's about spending smarter so you can enjoy more what truly matters. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances and focus on what's truly important, stick with me till the end. You might be surprised by what you learn. Now, before we begin, let me know in the comments, have you ever made a purchase that you later regretted? Share your experience below, and let's start this journey together. 1. Expensive brand name clothing. We've all been there, walking past a store, spotting a luxurious outfit in the window and thinking, I deserve this. Maybe it's a high-end jacket, a designer handbag, or an expensive pair of shoes. It looks great, it feels exclusive, and for a moment, it brings a sense of satisfaction. But here's the truth. The excitement of wearing a brand name outfit fades quickly. What stays? The dent in your bank account. As we grow older, our priorities shift. We begin to realize that the things that once seemed important, like expensive clothing and keeping up with fashion trends, don't bring lasting happiness. What truly matters is how we feel, not how we look to others. The psychological trap of expensive brands. Many people buy designer clothing not because they truly need it, but because of the status it provides. Society has conditioned us to believe that wearing high-end brands means success. It's a way to blend in, to impress others, or to feel like we belong. But let's take a step back. Does an expensive logo define who we are? Will people remember us for the brand of clothes we wore, or for the kindness we showed, the wisdom we shared, and the love we gave? The hidden cost of luxury shopping. The price tag on luxury clothing isn't just about the fabric. It's about the brand name, marketing, and exclusivity. A simple cotton shirt from a designer brand can cost 5 times more than a similar quality shirt from a regular store. And let's be honest, most high-end clothes don't last longer than well-made, affordable alternatives. Sometimes they are even less comfortable. What good is an elegant pair of heels if they leave you with blisters? What's the point of a tight-fitting designer jacket if it makes you uncomfortable all day? A better alternative, investing in comfort and meaning. Instead of spending money on flashy labels, invest in clothing that feels good, fits well, and lasts long. Choose clothes that support your lifestyle rather than trying to impress others. Think about it this way. Every dollar spent on a luxury brand is a missed opportunity. An opportunity to heavy check mark. Treat yourself to a memorable experience. Heavy check mark. Gift something meaningful to a loved one. Heavy check mark. Support a cause that aligns with your values. Wouldn't it be better to spend that money on a cozy dinner with friends, a heartfelt gift for a grandchild, or even a trip to a place you've always wanted to visit? True wealth is in experiences, not possessions. At the end of our lives, no one will look back and say, I wish I had spent more money on expensive clothes. Instead, they will cherish the moments spent with family, the laughter shared with friends, and the experiences that made life richer. Luxury fashion may offer temporary pleasure, But real luxury is living a life free of financial stress. So next time you feel the urge to buy an expensive outfit, ask yourself, do I truly need this, or is it just for appearances? Would I rather spend this money on an experience that brings lasting happiness? Remember, true confidence doesn't come from the clothes we wear. It comes from how we carry ourselves and how we treat others. And that's a statement no brand name can ever compete with. 2. Upgrading to the latest technology. Every year, technology companies flood the market with new gadgets, sleek smartphones, ultra-fast laptops, smartwatches with advanced features. The advertisements are everywhere, telling us that if we don't upgrade, we're missing out. But here's the question. Do we really need the latest model? For many older adults, the answer is no. The devices we already own work just fine. We use them for the basics. Staying in touch with loved ones, browsing the internet, watching a movie, or reading the news. Do we really need to spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars just to do the same things on a slightly newer screen? The hidden costs of chasing new technology. What most people don't realize is that upgrading isn't just about buying the device. There are other hidden costs, such as Red Circle learning curve, new features, new settings, and new updates can make familiar tasks more complicated. Red Circle accessories and repairs. New models often require new chargers, cases, and accessories, increasing expenses. Red Circle decreased value over time. A brand new phone loses up to 40% of its value within just a few months. And let's not forget the mental toll. Adapting to a new device can be frustrating, especially when it disrupts the routines we're used to. A real-life example, the never-ending upgrade cycle. Consider this. A retiree buys a brand new smartphone for $1,200. The old one worked fine, but the salesperson convinced him that the latest model was a must-have. A year later, a new version is released. The old one still works well, but now it feels outdated, so he upgrades again. Over 5 years, this cycle repeats. Cost him over $5,000 on phones alone. Money that could have been spent on travel, hobbies, or family experiences. A smarter approach to technology. Instead of blindly upgrading, ask yourself, heavy check mark, does my current device still meet my needs? Heavy check mark, would upgrading truly improve my daily life, or just be a temporary thrill? Heavy check mark, is there a more affordable alternative? Like buying a refurbished model instead of a brand new one? By holding on to devices longer, repairing instead of replacing, and only upgrading when absolutely necessary, you can save thousands over time. There's nothing wrong with using technology to improve your life, but it should be a tool, not a financial burden. The goal isn't to have the latest and greatest. It's to have a device that works for you without draining your hard-earned money. So before you buy that next upgrade, take a moment to think, am I making this decision for myself or because marketing convinced me to? Sometimes, the smartest choice is simply sticking with what already works. For unused subscriptions, the money leak you don't notice. Subscriptions have quietly become one of the biggest money drains in modern life. Streaming services, gym memberships, magazine subscriptions, cloud storage, and premium apps. Each one seems inexpensive on its own, but when combined, they can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars per year. The worst part? Many people don't even realize they're still paying for them. The hidden cost of subscriptions. It all starts with good intentions. You sign up for a free trial, thinking, I'll cancel before the first payment. But then life gets busy and suddenly months or even years go by and the charges keep adding up. White heavy checkmark example. A retiree signs up for multiple streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and HBO Max. Individually, they seem cheap, $10 to $15 per month. But combined, they cost over $600 per year. The reality? He only watches one or two of them regularly. This is how small monthly charges quietly drain money that could be used for better things. How to identify and cut and use subscriptions. Light bulb step 1. Check your bank and credit card statements. Go through your last 3 to 6 months of statements. Look for recurring charges you may have forgotten about. Light bulb step 2. Ask yourself, do I really need this? If you haven't used a subscription in the last 2 to 3 months, cancel it. If you have multiple streaming services, keep just 1 or 2. Light bulb step 3. Look for free or cheaper alternatives. Love reading? Use a library instead of paid book subscriptions. Enjoy fitness? Try free YouTube workouts instead of a gym membership. Light bulb step 4. Set reminders for free trials. If you sign up for a free trial, immediately set a reminder to cancel before you're charged. What to do with the money you save? By eliminating just $50 to $100 per month in unused subscriptions, you free up $600 to $1,200 per year. Imagine what else you could do with that money. Heavy check mark, a weekend getaway. Heavy check mark, a meaningful gift for a loved one. Heavy check mark, adding to your savings for peace of mind. At this stage in life, every dollar should go toward what truly enriches you. Instead of letting forgotten subscriptions eat away at your finances, take control and spend on things that bring real happiness. So take a moment today, look at your subscriptions, cut the ones you don't use, and start putting that money where it truly belongs. 5. Lottery tickets, the false promise of wealth. For many, buy a lottery ticket feels like buying hope. The thought of winning millions, wiping away all financial worries, and finally living a carefree life is incredibly tempting. But here's the harsh reality. The lottery is a trap. The odds of winning a major jackpot are 1 in 292 million. That's lower than the chance of being struck by lightning twice. Yet, millions of people continue to spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars every year chasing this impossible dream. Why the lottery feels so addictive? Lotteries prey on emotions. They sell a fantasy, the idea that a single ticket can change your life overnight. Each time you buy one, you get a small rush of excitement, a tiny spark of hope. But what happens when you lose? Disappointment, frustration, and yet many people convince themselves, maybe next time. White heavy checkmark example. A retiree spends $20 per week on lottery tickets, thinking it's just a small amount. Over a year, that's $1,040. Over 10 years, that's $10,400 wasted, with nothing to show for it. A smarter alternative: invest in real wealth. Instead of throwing money into a system designed to make you lose, why not put it toward things that actually improve your life? Heavy checkmark, invest in experiences. A weekend trip with loved ones will bring more joy than a losing ticket. Heavy checkmark, support your health. Use that money for fitness, wellness, or medical needs. True wealth is built, not won. Most lottery winners end up broke within 5 years because they never learn how to manage money. The real key to financial security isn't luck. It's smart decisions and disciplined savings. So next time you feel the urge to buy a ticket, ask yourself, am I playing for fun, or am I chasing an illusion? Could this money be better spent on something truly valuable? Because in the end, true wealth isn't about hitting the jackpot. It's about making wise choices every day. 6. Excessive food delivery, the hidden expense that adds up. There's no denying that food delivery is convenient. After a long day, the idea of having a hot meal brought straight to your door sounds great. No cooking, no cleaning, no effort. Just sit back and enjoy. But here's the problem. Convenience comes at a cost. Many people don't realize how much they're overpaying for something they could easily make at home. And over time, these small expenses quietly drain their finances. The true cost of food delivery. Food delivery services charge much more than just the cost of the meal. There are hidden fees that add up quickly. Red Circle delivery charges. Even small fees, when repeated, become a huge expense. Red Circle service fees and taxes. Most platforms take an additional 10 to 20% cut. Red Circle tips, a necessary cost, but still something to factor in. White heavy checkmark example. A simple meal that costs $10 at a restaurant could cost $20 plus with delivery fees. If someone orders food 3 times a week, they could be spending over $2,500 a year just for the convenience of not cooking. What you're losing beyond money. Relying too much on food delivery doesn't just impact your wallet. It also affects your health and lifestyle. Less control over nutrition. Restaurant meals are often higher in salt, sugar, and unhealthy fats. Loss of a simple joy. Cooking can be therapeutic, a way to connect with food and loved ones. Less social interaction. Grocery shopping and meal prep provide small, but valuable daily interactions. A smarter approach to eating at home. Instead of relying on expensive delivery services, consider these cost-effective and healthier alternatives. Heavy checkmark meal prep. Cooking in bulk and storing meals for later saves both time and money. Heavy checkmark simple home cooking. A basic meal at home costs a fraction of what delivery does. Heavy checkmark community dining. If cooking feels like a chore, consider shared meals with friends or family. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself occasionally, but relying too much on food delivery is like throwing money away. So next time you reach for your phone to order takeout, ask yourself, is this truly necessary? Or could I make something just as satisfying at home? Would I rather save this money for something more meaningful? Because the best meals aren't just about taste. They're about the memories, health, and financial freedom they bring. 7. Unused exercise equipment, the costly fitness trap. Staying active is one of the best things we can do for our health. But here's where many people go wrong. They believe that buying expensive fitness equipment will automatically lead to a healthier lifestyle. We see an ad for a treadmill, stationary bike, or elliptical machine, and we think, this will help me get in shape. We buy it with enthusiasm, use it a few times, and then it becomes an expensive dust collector. The reality of wasted fitness investments. Exercise equipment is often overpriced and underused. The initial excitement fades, and the machine ends up in a corner of the house untouched. White heavy checkmark example. A retiree spends $1,500 on a treadmill, convinced it will be a game changer. After a few weeks, it becomes a place to hang clothes rather than walk on. The result? A big financial loss with no health benefits. The truth is, buying fitness equipment doesn't automatically create discipline. If someone wasn't exercising before, a machine won't magically change that. The smarter, more affordable alternative. Instead of spending thousands on unused gym equipment, consider these better fitness solutions. Heavy checkmark, walking outdoors. Walking in fresh air is free, refreshing, and effective. Heavy checkmark bodyweight exercises. No need for a fancy machine. Push-ups, stretches, and yoga work wonders. Heavy checkmark community fitness groups. Local parks, senior centers, or gyms offer affordable or free exercise classes. Heavy checkmark buy secondhand if necessary. If you're serious about home workouts, buy used equipment at a fraction of the cost. Exercise shouldn't be a financial burden. The goal of staying active is health, not financial stress. If fitness equipment sits unused, it's not an investment, it's a waste. So before buying that new machine, ask yourself, will I truly commit to using this regularly? Can I get the same benefits through simpler, more affordable methods? Because the best exercise isn't the one done on an expensive machine. It's the one you actually do. 8. Expensive self-improvement courses, the costly illusion of growth. Personal growth is important at every stage of life. We all want to learn more, improve ourselves, and find deeper meaning. But in today's world, self-improvement has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. And many of these courses are designed to profit off our insecurities rather than truly help us. From motivational seminars to life coaching programs that promise life-changing results, many people spend thousands hoping for a transformation. But do these courses really deliver? The trap of overpriced self-help programs. Self-improvement should be about learning and growth, not draining your savings. But many programs use high-pressure marketing tactics to make you feel like you're missing out or that you need their guidance to succeed. White heavy checkmark example. A retiree pays $2,500 for a mastermind seminar that claims to unlock hidden potential. After attending, they realize it was mostly common knowledge with no real-life application. The result? A big financial loss with little real impact. The truth is, most self-improvement wisdom can be found for free or at a much lower cost. Smarter, more affordable ways to keep growing. Instead of paying thousands for self-help courses, consider these more effective and budget-friendly options. Heavy checkmark books and libraries. The world's best wisdom is already available in books, many of which are free at the library. Heavy checkmark podcasts and online resources. There are countless free podcasts, TED Talks, and YouTube videos offering valuable life lessons. Heavy checkmark community learning. Joining a local discussion group, book club, or a hobby class can provide real growth without the high price tag. Heavy checkmark mentorship and giving back. Sometimes the best self-improvement comes from sharing your own knowledge and experiences with others. Real growth comes from experience, not expensive programs. The most valuable lessons in life come from living, reflecting, and applying wisdom in daily situations. You don't need to spend thousands to learn how to be a better person. You've already gained valuable life experiences that no seminar can teach. So before signing up for an expensive course, ask yourself, can I find this knowledge elsewhere for free? Am I paying for real value or just for motivation that will fade after a few weeks? Because true self-improvement isn't about spending money. It's about living with intention and purpose. 9. Buying a brand new car, the fastest way to lose money. There's something exciting about driving a brand new car off the dealership lot. The fresh leather smell, the spotless dashboard, the feeling of a new beginning. It's tempting, especially after years of hard work. You might think, I've earned this. But here's the reality. Buying a brand new car is one of the fastest ways to lose money. The harsh truth about new car depreciation. The moment a new car leaves a dealership, it loses up to 30% of its value. Within 5 years, it could be worth 50% less than what you originally paid. White heavy checkmark example. A brand new car costs $40,000. The moment you drive it home, it loses $12,000 in value. After 5 years, it's worth only $20,000. You've lost half of your money just by owning it. That's money that could have been spent on something that holds value, your health, travel, or meaningful experiences. The hidden cost of owning a new car. It's not just appreciation. Owning a new car comes with extra financial burdens. Red Circle higher insurance costs. New cars require higher coverage, increasing yearly expenses. Red Circle increased registration and taxes. Many states charge higher fees for new vehicles. Red Circle expensive repairs and maintenance. Dealership servicing, warranties, and tech-heavy cars cost more to maintain. All of these expenses slowly drain money, making a new car a financial burden rather than an asset. A smarter alternative, buying a gently used car. Instead of losing thousands on a new car, consider buying a gently used, well-maintained vehicle that's just a few years old. Heavy checkmark, lower depreciation. A used car has already lost its biggest drop in value. Heavy checkmark, more affordable insurance and registration. Costs are significantly lower. Heavy checkmark, same reliability at half the price. A 3 to 5-year-old car can still offer modern features and great performance at a fraction of the cost. White heavy checkmark example. Instead of buying a $40,000 new car, you purchase a 3-year-old model for $25,000. You save $15,000 instantly, and the car still runs like new. Focus on what truly matters. At this stage in life, money should go toward things that bring real happiness and security. A brand new car may feel exciting for a few months, but in the long run, it's a financial decision that doesn't hold value. So before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need a brand new car, or will a reliable used car serve me just as well? Is this purchase helping me build financial freedom, or is it just an unnecessary expense? Because in the end, a car is just a tool to get from one place to another. The real luxury in life isn't in what you drive. It's in the choices that give you peace of mind and financial security. As we grow older, one of the greatest lessons we learn is that true wealth isn't about how much we spend. It's about how wisely we use what we have. Throughout this video, we've uncovered 9 common ways people waste money in old age, from expensive brand name clothing to upgrading technology, from credit card interest to unnecessary subscriptions, and from lottery tickets to food delivery and more. Each of these spending habits might seem harmless on its own, but when combined, they can quietly drain thousands of dollars from your finances, money that could have been invested in your health, your happiness, and your future. But the good news? It's never too late to make better financial choices. A simple shift in perspective. Instead of spending money on things that lose value over time, consider where your money will have the most lasting impact. Ask yourself, heavy check mark, will this purchase bring me long-term happiness or just temporary satisfaction? Heavy check mark, does this expense align with my true priorities in life? Heavy check mark, could this money be better spent on experiences, relationships, or personal well-being? By making small adjustments, cutting unnecessary expenses, avoiding financial traps, and prioritizing what truly matters, you can create a life that's not just financially secure, but deeply fulfilling. Your future, your choice. Imagine a future where money isn't a source of stress, but a tool for joy and freedom. A future where you're not weighed down by debt or financial regret. A future where your hard-earned savings allow you to travel, spend time with loved ones, and enjoy life to the fullest. A future where you're free from wasting money on things that don't truly add value. That future starts today with the choices you make right now. So, take a moment to reflect. Which of these 9 money mistakes are you guilty of? What small change can you make today to take control of your financial future? If this video helped you see money in a new way, let me know in the comments. What's one spending habit you're ready to change? And if you found these lessons valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on how to live a wiser, happier life. Your best years are ahead. Let's make them count.